y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's the Artsy Amateur. Today I am going to attempt to make some beautiful kind of sunset, sunrise, ocean inspired paintings. I have two 12 by 12 inch gallery wrapped canvases by Artist Loft. And I'm really excited because I also have some of the Amsterdam titanium white mixed with Australian floetrol. So I'm really hoping for some beautiful ombre effects, some cells. We'll see how it goes, but I just wanted to walk you through my colors. I am trying to use up my pre-mixed pouring acrylics. And I thought, what a better way to do that than to make this beautiful like ocean sunrise effect. So just to walk through, you know, kind of the sky colors, if you will, of the sunrise, I have sunshine yellow, a little bit of gold. I'm not going to use a ton of this because it does overtake things, but I wanted a little bit of shimmer in there. And then also some irid floor pink. And this is a beautiful color, by the way. So this is kind of going to be like the top of the sunrise here. And then for the ocean colors, I have this beautiful irid floor green. I'm so excited to use this one. I haven't used this one yet. This is pearlized turquoise, and this is pearlized blue. So all of these are the pre-mixed pouring acrylics from Master's Touch. I'm going to show you that you can make beautiful artwork just using the pre-mixed pouring acrylics. So I'll start layering these cups. I'm going to create 1 cup of the sky and 2 cups of the ocean. Let's get started with the sky colors. So I'm going to do a flip. Actually, I'm going to do a dragon pull, if you will. So I'm going to kind of fill the cup up, flip it over, and pull it across the canvas and lift up gently as we go. So if I think about the color I want on top being the primary color, I'm going to put a little bit of the gold in. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm going to put the yellow on the very top here. So let's layer that now. Okay. And then I'm going to come in with some of the gold, and I'm going to make it a little bit dirty. So just kind of pouring things from the top here because I want it to kind of blend in. And then we'll do some of the pink as well. So that's going to create some beautiful orange. Okay. And then what I want to do is, I think we have enough of the yellow. So I'm going to now come in and create more of a layer of gold. And then really a big layer of the pink. And then do some of that dirty pour yellow into it. Okay. And then a little bit more of the pink. And then I'm thinking I want to have, I'm torn on this, but I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to have just the tiniest little bit of blue in here because I want to make a little bit of purple. So let's just add like the tiniest bit of blue on the top here. Again, I don't want a lot, just to make a little bit of purple. All right, so we're gonna do basically the same thing again, but over here we're doing 2 of the same paintings really, which will be interesting because it's funny when you do paintings like this, you think they're gonna turn out the same. They turn out so differently. But I think that's the funnest part about fluid art is you have no idea what's gonna happen. Okay, it's a little dirty cup there. All right, and we're gonna come in with some of the gold and actually create a layer of that. And I'm definitely have, one thing about these premix pouring acrylics, I love them so much, but they do have lots of air bubbles, just FYI. So make sure you have a good torch ready. Okay. I think my gold is pretty much out. Good. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to use these up, right? All right, and then I'm going to fill this up again with the pink. Okay, and then we're gonna put some dirty pours of the yellow. Okay, done with the yellow. Cover it up with the pink. We don't want a ton of green in there, that's why. All right, and then just add some splashes of blue. Okay. All right, guys, we have our sky colors. I'm so excited for those. Oh, they look good already. Okay, now for our ocean colors. So thinking about like where I want the cells to be, this is very important. And I kind of want an ombre effect. So I'm gonna try to add more white and the green and the turquoise up here, and then add less white, more of the turquoise and more of the dark blue down here. But for both occasions, I want a little bit of white, definitely on the top of the first layer of these. Okay. That way we can get some beautiful lacing. So again, this is the top of the water. And then I'm gonna come in with this beautiful eared floor green. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty, by the way. Okay. Some of that. And again, I'm gonna try to keep this top cup a little bit more light in color to try to create like an ombre. So come back in, and then we're gonna add our turquoise color. Oh boy, this is so pretty. Add our turquoise color here. And then we're gonna probably just do that all again. Some more white. Okay, that's perfect. Some more green. And I'm so excited. It's summertime here in Pennsylvania. The weather has broke. That's why I'm wearing a dress. Oh, yay. Yay for warm weather. I plan on going swimming here in just a little bit. Yes, because my pool is heated. I've had it on for a few days and it is ready to roll. All right. Okay, I think we got our top of the water cups done. Last but not least, let's do our bottom. Okay, I still want a little bit of cells in here, but I'm not going to put the white right on top. So I'm gonna start out with a layer of the turquoise here. Okay. And then come in with some white. And that's probably all I'm gonna put in, which is good because it's like out anyhow. But, and then I'm gonna, yeah, I don't want it to get too light. So I'm gonna do some more turquoise and even like the dark blue right now, because I don't want it to get too bright. And hopefully some of this light will mix with this dark blue and create some pretty sky blue colors. We'll see, but. And then just a little bit more turquoise down here. Okay. I think we're finished with that one. Finished with that one. And then finish with our pearlized blue. All right. Oh boy, I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm excited too. All right. So let's see. Start with these down here. These ones up here. And then these ones over here. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip them over where they're at and then drag them across when we lift up. So, oh my goodness. I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest. I kind of filled these up a lot, so. All right, let's do this. Ready, set, go. Of course, I already made a mess, but it looks beautiful. Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. That made a giant mess. Okay, perfect. Ready, set. Okay, I gotta get better at this. Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. Getting a little bit better. Ready, set, go. Oh, you know what? The last one actually worked. Okay, great, great. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this cup and I'm just gonna kind of lift it up as I go along. Okay, turned out beautiful, right? I'm gonna do the same over here. Ooh, that one's beautiful. Actually, all of these are so pretty. All right, let's kind of do the same to this one. Oh boy, that's so pretty. Oh my God, those cells are stunning. Interesting, there's some pink in there, but I don't hate it. Okay, that one came out in a big blob, that's fun. And this one, goodness. This one spilled off pretty much the whole canvas. So let me scoop some of that back in and pour it on here. Okay. Well, this is how much fun we have. So, you know, nothing always goes as planned. Let's just say that. All right, I'm gonna torch all these bubbles because there's so many. Oh my goodness, there's so many. Ooh. Got some beautiful cells coming in. And we'll probably do this a few more times too, because yes, it's gonna need it. All right, so I'm gonna move this over, move this one over. Let's stretch this one first. So I think we can go side to side with most of this, which is awesome. Don't really need to go a ton up, a little bit up, and a little bit this way. Okay, perfect. Ooh, this looks like a moody ocean, everyone. I love it. That is very pretty. I'm just trying to work on my composition now. Oh my goodness. That is so pretty. Oh, I love that. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. some of these sides here while I'm at it. I got the paint, and by the way, I'm gonna scoop up all of this extra paint and save it for a future painting. So please don't think it's wasteful. I always save my paint. I also love making paint skint jewelry out of things. So if there's a really cool section, I probably won't scoop it up, but for the most part, I do. All right, let's do this one. This one is a little bit, I don't know, a little bit different. Let a lot of that come off because there's so much paint on here, and I kind of wanted like the more interesting stuff to come over. All right, these are some moody oceans, everyone. I love it. All right, I think I'm pretty much done here. Okay, those are really neat. Wow. Wow, I love those. Okay, all right, not so bad. Okay, I'm very happy with these. Oh, I think they're gonna dry beautifully too. All right, I'm gonna touch up my sides and then I'll bring the camera down for a closer look of the wet reveal here. All right, here's some close-ups of the wet reveal. I love this movement in the sky and the ocean. This is so pretty. And that Amsterdam light doing what it does. Yes, yes, yes. Interesting, we got some cells up here. That I wasn't expecting that. But hey, gotta love a flip cup for that. But yes, I love the colors of the ocean. The sunset and the sky is so pretty. This one's interesting too. So again, we use the same techniques, totally different results. Don't you just love that? But this one's interesting because this one looks more like a traditional sunrise because it has the yellow at the bottom and then goes gradually up to the darker color. And then same with the ocean. This one has a lot of movement. But yeah, this one seems a little bit more turbulent. This one might be like a storm, a stormy sea at sunset. All right, I can't wait to see how these dry, and that's where I'll see you guys at the dry reveal. All right, here we are, the dried results. Apologize for the glare, but these turned out so cool. I love how different they are. They're very moody. The pearlescent paint, oh my goodness. And that gold, it really looks like a sunrise or a sunset, and I love the water in this one. Wow, it is moving so well. And then if you come over to the side, you can see, yes, the glimmer of the pearlescent paint. It's so pretty. I love this one. So I don't know which one do you think is a sunrise and a sunset? I think this one is a sunrise. And this one is more of a sunset vibe, but both with kind of dangerous waters. They're kind of moving in this one. I see the waves. I see the waves. I see the foam coming off the waves. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm really happy with how these came out. I love them. Again, same technique, 2 totally different results, which is so cool about fluid art. Well, thank you guys so much for painting with me today. Hope you enjoyed the process. Do me a huge favor and give this video a like and subscribe to my channel by hitting the notifications bell. Would love to share some of my upcoming ideas with you all. And hey, share with your friends if you think this would be interesting to them as well. All right, you guys have a fantastic day. I'll see you next week.